Now in 2018, they're telling you the existential threat to America is a bunch of poor refugees 1,000 miles away. They're even taking our brave troops away from their families for a political stunt at the border. And the men and women of our military deserve better than that.
President Obama is sending 1,200 National Guard troops to boost security along the U.S.-Mexican border. CBS News Chief White House correspondent Chip Reid has the details. Good morning, Chip.
Well, good morning, Betty. In addition to the troops, the president is also requesting $500 million for border security. But some border state politicians are already saying more help is needed.
Roll tape.
Secure our borders with technology, personnel, physical barriers if necessary.
That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before.
We need to try to incentivize Mexico to do more, and we need to create the environment in which we get people out of the shadows and then give them some earned right to legalization.
We are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating for a nation of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years.
If they've committed transgressions of whatever kind, they should be obviously deported.
We will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes.
Oh, my, oh, my. Well done.
That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before.
Families who enter our country the right way and play by the rules watch others flout the rules.
People who enter the United States without our permission are illegal aliens, and illegal aliens should not be treated the same as people who entered the U.S. legally.
And because we live in an age where terrorists are challenging our borders, we cannot allow people to pour into the U.S. undetected, undocumented.
So why is a Romanian who never set foot in America showing you all this? It's not about if you believe that people should be allowed to immigrate to America or not. No, this is really about how politicians do a flip-flop, how the Donald Trump, which is shocking for a lot of people and is considered to be the next Hitler, is doing exactly the same as left-leaning American presidents were doing 10 or 20 years ago. And what's even more important is that the mainstream media don't call them out. And it's why the mainstream media despises people like myself. Because until now, we didn't have access to the internet. And a lot of people who don't watch the politics, who don't watch cable news on a daily basis, they might forget what Hillary Clinton was saying 20 years ago. They might forget what Obama was saying 10 years ago. But the internet is forever. And you can simply just do a Google search and go on YouTube and try to find the statements that politicians made. And it's very easy to just put them together and see how they're contradicting each other, or how they're feigning shock and dismay. And they're like, oh my God, look, in 2019, what's happening? When they used to do exactly the same 10 years ago. It's really funny, and in a way, it's funny in a tragical sense, I would say, because you can easily see how the politicians are lying and how they're manipulating people. And the mainstream media, they know this. Like, they also have the same footage that I have access to. I'm just one guy and I can find all of this, right? Well, the mainstream media are corporations of multi-million dollars with big teams and professionals, which can find even more than I have just managed to find in a couple of minutes going on Google. So I just wanted to show you this as like, yeah, this is the world we live in, you know, where you have a politician that is acting shocked that another president is doing the exact same thing he was doing 10 years ago. And it also shows how much to the left the Democrats have moved. They keep saying that the right have been radicalized and the right are extremists and whatnot. But it seems to me that the left has switched so much when it comes to policies and when it comes to their views on the nation state, that they are now so far to the left that actual centrists look like far-right radicals from their point of view, from their perspective. But anyway, right, I just wanted to get this off my chest. Do let me know what you think. Looking forward to seeing your comments in the video.